In the previous podcast, I discussed zeolitite, a mineral compound that's both inexpensive and naturally inert. Zeolitite offers a remarkable range of benefits for fruit cultivation, especially with olive trees. It is a product that has sparked curiosity among those new to it and confirmed the positive experiences of those who have been using it, often alongside other rocks or rock powders. Today I want to introduce you to another mineral that brings significant benefits to olive growing, kaolin clay. This is Milena. Welcome back to Olive Oil Drops, a podcast created by Marco Antonucci for all of you who want to know everything or just about everything about olive oil and olives. There is a common belief that producing extra virgin olive oil is as simple as pressing the olives. But seasoned growers know it is much more complex. In fact, as I mentioned in past episodes, quality extra virgin olive oil can only be produced from healthy olives. Olive trees face continuous challenges from insect attacks that, depending on the season, can affect both yield and fruit quality. Climate instability and increasingly sparse green cover among trees exacerbate these threats. As discussed in podcast 39, the most concerning of these pests is the olive fly. Now, there are many synthetic products on the market designed to counteract pests and protect yields, but there is a significant long-term value in minimizing or even eliminating chemical inputs in fruit production. So today we'll explore how to combat insect threats using kaolin clay, a natural, low-cost product that is easy to use, has minimal environmental impact, no side effects for those who handle it, and requires no downtime. Kaolin clay may be a key ally for any grower looking to protect their olives naturally and sustainably. So what is kaolin clay? Kaolin clay is a clastic or detrital rock commonly found in Italy. It consists mainly of aluminum and silicates and is often used in industries like paper, porcelain, refractory materials, pharmaceuticals, and electrical insulation. This mineral has several key properties. It is non-porous, does not swell, is chemically inert even under extreme pH conditions, and has low abrasiveness. While kaolin clay is not water-soluble, it disperses easily, making it convenient for various applications. Classified as non-hazardous substance, it has no exposure limit values. In the event of skin contact, simple washing with soap and water is enough, though like any fine powder, inhaling it may cause mild irritation. Kaolin clay has a pH between 4.2 and 5.5 and a density of 2.2 grams per cubic centimeter. It feels slightly greasy, does not react with other substances, and is generally white or gray, odorless, fire retardant, and stable. It requires no special handling precautions for use, transportation, or storage. It is as straightforward as handling ordinary sand. Its cost varies depending on the particle size. The finer, the higher the price, and the quantity purchased, with packages ranging from 1 to 25 kilograms. Let's say for agricultural purposes, such as insect protection sprays for plants, kaolin sold in bags generally costs between 2 to 3 euros per kilo. How does kaolin work? Kaolin clay has been used in fruit cultivation and agriculture for years. When sprayed on plant leaves, it forms a thin, milky, white layer of mineral particles which protects the plants from both overheating and sunburn. When applied in the correct amount, adjusted for the plant type, exposure, and desired outcome, it reflects sunlight effectively, providing a high level of protection. This layer reduces UV and infrared radiation by as much as 70%, improving the quality of light for photosynthesis. Kaolin clay doesn't interfere with gas exchanges, and it strengthens the leaf cuticle, reduces wetting periods, and lowers surface evapotranspiration. Additionally, it doesn't impact harvesting, no withholding period is needed, and the clay can be easily washed off with water. Perhaps most importantly, this white coating helps lower the plant's temperature by reflecting solar radiation. Kaolin's benefits don't stop there. Its silicate content provides a sterilizing effect after pruning and absorbs ethylene, a gas that plants produce under stress. Recent studies by kaolin producers on experimental olive growth aim to explore the product's side effects. The findings were promising. In some extra virgin olive oils from kaolin-treated growths, researchers found increased levels of carotenoids and chlorophylls, a reduction in palmitic acid, and a higher average oleic acid index. While it's worth noting that these studies were conducted by kaolin manufacturers, if these are the side effects, they are certainly welcome. To achieve these benefits, particularly the one we are most interested in, protection from the olive fly, the preparation and application of the product are of paramount importance. So, how is kaolin clay applied? First, kaolin must be highly micronized with particles around 2 microns to prevent abrasion to leaves and fruits. It should be mixed at dosages of 3 to 5 kilograms per 100 liters of water and applied using a nebulizer or atomizer. The amount dispensed will depend significantly on the leaf density per hectare. Kaolin can be combined with pesticides, though this should be added only after the kaolin is fully dispersed in water. In any case, it is advisable to avoid using it with copper-based products as they may reduce the shielding effect. Even distribution over the plant is crucial. Instead of layering, it is essential to create a seamless film of clay. Spraying should be done on sunny days or after summer pruning. Treatments can be repeated multiple times, especially if the whitish coloration diminishes. Unfortunately, heavy rainfall can lead to significant leaching of the product, so during very rainy seasons, frequent treatments may be necessary to ensure adequate protection. When is kaolin clay used? Well, kaolin should be applied before the olive fly begins to spawn, and the treatment should typically be repeated monthly until the olive harvest. This repeated application is necessary because kaolin, when deposited on treated surfaces, forms a thin protective film that creates a barrier. Its effectiveness lies not in chemical action like a poison or in attracting or repelling pests, as pheromones do, but its purely physical properties. Research shows that kaolin effectively counters the olive fly by physically interfering with its chemoreceptors, particularly sight and touch. The whitish coloration of the kaolin is perceived as foreign, unlike the familiar green skin of the olives. Additionally, the surface of the spray drupes becomes rough due to crystalline morphology of kaolin, further enhancing the perception of a hostile environment for the insect. These two combined physical actions deter the olive fly from laying eggs in what it perceives as unfavorable and dangerous setting. I'd also like to remind you that similar results can be achieved using micronized zeolite as explained in podcast 68. Lastly, I want to highlight a fundamental aspect that while it may be seen basic, it is essential in using any product in agriculture. Spraying must be precise and timely, avoiding waste or overspray on plants or areas that do not require treatment. This natural method of controlling the olive fly does not harm the environment. It is used in organic farming, just like zeolite. It doesn't reduce the population of invertebrate animals naturally present in the field, such as scorpions, ticks, mites. However, this barrier effect can potentially decrease biodiversity, particularly among most sensitive species like ladybugs. So it is crucial to use each product carefully and strategically to achieve the best results with the least effort and expense. If you wish to talk to us, you can email us at oliveoildrops@gmail.com, website www.oliveoildrops.com, where you can also find the text of this podcast both in English and Italian, or a podcast platform you have been using and to which you can subscribe free of charge. Thank you for being with us today.